Breaking news, Kelly Kumalo and Zandi Kumalo have signed a 22 million rand with Netflix to produce a documentary series about about what happened or the event that took place in that house on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Right. I know this comes as a shock. I know you're going to ask a simple question those questions will be, if this is true that she has signed a documentary series with Netflix, she's got time to sign such documentary series, right? She's got time to make these deals, but she doesn't have time to appear in court. Remember, Advocate Baloyi has said that she is actually they are not planning to call her. A person that clearly was involved. And I felt like that them saying to us, showing us a middle finger, because Kelly Kumalo has been involved in this case with Meyiwa, and they've seen it all. But the person that have seen it all is not supposed to, they are not calling her. And I've heard somebody says that my sources as well have revealed this to me, that Kelly Kumalo is actually a complainant in this case. And I'm like, how is Kelly Kumalo a complainant in this case? I don't get it. So somebody was saying that somebody did say that to me. So we're gonna also go through that, because Kelly Kumalo is currently trending #1 on Twitter, and this comes after Orlando Pirates won the MTN 8. Now, the outstanding player that performed very well in that game, it is the goalkeeper that goes by the name Sipho Shane. And people are saying, please, not this one. You do not want to come close to this one. We will do whatever it takes to protect Sipho Shane from Kelly Kumalo. And Kelly Kumalo actually has also posted something about that case, about that boy, you know what I'm saying, with a picture of that boy. And I guess that's where people picked it up and said, please, not this boy. Please, not this boy. But I'm about to unpack, provided that you're interested. If you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? Well, you need to do it because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Please exercise that power in favor of this video. You need to take this video to 1,000 likes. You need to comment in the comment section below. You need to share this video. You need to watch this video until the end. You also need to watch the ads. You know why you need to do all of this? Well, you need to do it because if you do it, it forces the algorithm to spread this video to more people. The algorithm will say, oh, people like this video, therefore it has to spread this video. Right. Speaking about spreading this video, now there is a Twitter account by the name of @joy_Zelda reveals the following. 8 hours ago, as of me recording this video, which is the Sunday of 8 October 2023, 8 hours ago, the person said, breaking news, Kelly Kumalo and Zandi Kumalo have signed a 22 million rand deal with Netflix to produce a documentary series about the event that took place in the house on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Right there. The first question that you want to ask is, so you have time to go and make deals, sign deals, but you do not have time to go to court and tell us what happened. You've got time to tell the media about what happened, but you do not have time to tell the court. You know why she's got time to tell the court? I mean, she doesn't have time to tell the court because every single word that she says under oath proves her to be a liar. Every single word that comes from her, it proves her to be a liar. Right? It counts. Every word that she says in court will count. Did I just say that? So wait, we are going somewhere with this one. But guys, hey, I feel something. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah. So I saw a tweet from Kelly Kumalo herself. She has posted the following. Okay, people were posting. Now, this is what Kelly Khumalo has posted. And she says, "Good morning at MTNA Champions. Masandawana, how are you doing?" And then she posted a picture of Sipho Shine. It is out of this picture that people began to comment and people said quite a lot. Right. Somebody then commented and said, 22 million deal at Netflix SA. You guys are playing too much. You guys are playing too much. We have enough of these. Personally, I won't watch. This is at Mbamba 6777. Yeah, ne. 22 million rand deal, and that person does not have a time to appear before court. I don't get it. Like, I honestly don't get it. But yeah, there is also a comment that I saw where somebody was saying, somebody replied to my tweet, by the way. Now that Kelly Khumalo is trending, that tweet also resurfaced and says, when are they calling Longo Twala, Chico Twala, Kelly Khumalo, Kelly's mother, Mapiri, and the neighbor, Temba Khumalo's uncles, nurses from the hospital, including the doctors? We're not gonna see that. I guess we're not gonna see that. They are not interested to come before court and tell the court what exactly happened, but they have interest. They have interest. They have interest to go and make a deal or sign a deal of 22 million rand worth of that deal. Now, I saw a tweet as well, says, "Dear Kelly Khumalo, they have a new goalkeeper, Umbonile." Dear Kelly Khumalo, they have a new goalkeeper, Umbonile. That's the question. But actually, let's leave the question. Yeah, so then there was this comment that says, "Dear Kelly Khumalo, look, his name is Sipho Shine, same team." I hope you get what they say, or you get what they say. I forgot what this person is saying. It's a subliminal. Let me say so. It's just one of those things that they say. If Kelly Khumalo was a man, she would have been cancelled long time ago. Java was cancelled because of the allegation. Kelly Khumalo has an ongoing case, but she's still not cancelled. SA media is one-sided. If favors the gender only. It favors the gender only. And I'm telling you, this comes from at Musam Zeliga, Musam Zeligas. I really agree with with Musam Zeligas, Lana. Mziligas, by the way, is hated. I don't know if this Mziligas is the one that runs the account Men Are Not Berry. Is hated by Chico Twala. Yo, Chico Twala hates this guy, and from what I know, I think he's an investigative journalist, if I'm not mistaken. But what he's saying here, I think is true, right? Some of these tweets mention Kelly Khumalo are vile. They will never understand how this can be acceptable ever. I will never understand how this can be acceptable ever. I don't know. Then somebody responded or replied to the message that Kelly Khumalo has signed a 22 million rand deal with Netflix and said, everyone in the comment section is complaining about Kelly Khumalo and the Senzo Meyiwa documentary, knowing very well that they are going to watch it because they are spineless swines. If you are really angry at this, you will not watch it. This is how you hit them where it hurts. I guess this matters the most because it's true that they want people to watch this, but if you're not going to watch this, then it hurts them. So he's making a very valid point here, right? At Tapelo Tiro. Right, I saw a comment, as long as is not Kelly Khumalo, I'm fine. I'm sure you get what this person is saying. Then somebody says, if Kelly Khumalo, mother of three, performs wearing an underwear on stage, showing her thighs in street, we South Africans see no problem with it. But Lerato Mvelase is an embarrassment if she dressed like this because she has children. Leave her alone. Hands off Lerato. Okay. She speaks about double standard. I think it's fair. Look, the angle or the way she's saying it, I think it's fair. Now, somebody says we respect Lerato. This is why we are concerned. I love and respect Kelly Khumalo, but I don't respect her as I respect Lerato Mvelase. Lerato disappointed me, sis. Kelly is Kelly Khumalo. You can't compare Lerato Mvelase to Kelly Khumalo. That was a response to that person. I'm looking at comments that has everything to do with the story that we are talking about today. Just give me some few minutes. I saw a comment. Kelly Khumalo is not a woman. None cares about that one. With the Lerato, people are okay. Let's leave this one. I don't want the Lerato story that is now being linked to Kelly Khumalo. Now, so somebody responded to Zelda, the ones who broke the news, and say Kelly Khumalo and Zandi should never be allowed to make money out of Senzo Meyiwa's death ever, guilty or not. That's quite interesting. It's actually a fair thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fair. It's fair to say they're not supposed to be making a lot of money out of this. Yes, I fully concur with it. They're not supposed to be making money out of this. But yeah, let's continue. There is something that is also quite interesting here where somebody said the following. Hey, yeah, go be there. A lot of comments and they keep changing. You know what I'm saying? They keep going up. So it's difficult to keep up with some of the comments here. But yeah, the bottom line is that people are saying that Kelly Khumalo, that look, this boy Sipho Shine needs to be protected against Kelly Khumalo because wow, she is coming closer to this boy, and boy, we are not going to see this guy. According to others, they are saying this guy needs to be protected. I think that's the longer and short of it. If I'm not leaving some of the comments here, I'm just checking some few, or if I'm not leaving some of the comments here. Kelly Khumalo. Yeah, man, I think we should leave it here. There's little to talk about. Yeah, let's leave it here. As far as the comments are concerned. Now, guys, this is me coming before you, telling you that it's so sad that we've got people. Now, I want to remind you of certain incidents or things that occurred during this. Number one, Kelly Khumalo was buried from burying Senzo Meyiwa, right? We all know that. It happened, no problem. The next thing that did occur was that the family also issued a statement later on to say she's allowed to attend the funeral. Guess what? Did Kelly Khumalo show up? No, she didn't. Number two, number two, the family asked this question. There was an interview that was done by the Senzo Meyiwa's mother with her sister. And they asked this simple and basic questions and said, Kelly Khumalo and the mother herself have never bothered to go to the family and explain to the family as to what happened. Everything that they did was just to issue a statement for media purposes, not necessarily because they were touched or they were sympathetic to the Meyiwa family. They have never done that, right? So I'm just counting things here. Kelly Khumalo was heard saying she does not want a relationship with the Meyiwa family. No, she wants her child to be associated or see the Meyiwa family. Number four, Kelly Khumalo, apparently she is a complainant in the Meyiwa case. And I asked the question, why? Number five, the state have stated through the voice of Baloyi that they are not interested to call this woman, a woman that have seen it all, a woman that is a key witness in this case, but they are not interested to call her into the witness box. You know what they are saying? They are saying this to us, this meekly finger. They don't care about what we say. All they care is what they want to believe or what they want to do, because it's not about justice, it's about what they want, right? So despite these 5 things that I've just named here or just stated before you, look, you see Kelly Khumalo coming here. She shows no signs of remorse, because she's not necessarily interested to come either before the justice system to explain her side of the story. No, she's not. All she cares about is just to go to the media and tell us how innocent she is, but she wouldn't go to the court. She will rather go and make money out of the death of Senzo Meyiwa. 22 million rand allegedly. But she does not have time to go to court and explain that. You know why she does not have time to go to court and explain to the court what happened? Because every single word that she shall say, under oath in court, it counts. But she knows that some of the things that she will say in the documentary series she will not necessarily be held accountable for those things. So she will rather go into the media and say everything except to say those things where it matters the most, because it matters the most if you say things in court, because every single word counts in court. She does not care, but she wants us to believe that I wouldn't have let the people who killed my father's child, I wouldn't allow them to go. But you're doing nothing about that, and that's what bothers me. You're busy making a lot of money out of his death, but you want to convince us that you are seeking for justice for Senzo Meyiwa. Come on. Are we going to be stupid enough to believe all of that? No, we're not going to be stupid enough to believe all of that. Come on, good people. Our minds are still working here. It doesn't make sense. Like, it honestly doesn't make sense. I'm trying to make sense of this. Come on, good people. Come on. This is so annoying, right? Especially coming from a person that wants us to perceive her as this person who knows nothing about this. But at the same time, when you're supposed to go to before court and say things under oath, you're not interested, but you want to make money out of it. Come on, guys. Come on. Let me count certain things here that you don't understand. When I say she's got time to make money out of this case, but she does not have time to attest in court. Number one, what we were told from Zandi Khumalo is that when the intruders came into the house, Kelly Khumalo was standing making a joke, right, about a certain church. Number one. So she ran into the bedroom and then she came back. When the firearm was discharged and the first bullet went out, right, Zandi Khumalo ran into the bathroom. Tumelo ran into the bedroom. Mtogo went outside. Longotola was outside. So you are left with Makhumalo and Kelly Khumalo, right? So plus Senzo Meyiwa. Then the intruders, right? So Kelly Khumalo in that regard, from what we have heard from Tumelo Mtogo, and Zandi Khumalo, Kelly Khumalo is a key witness. She saw Senzo Meyiwa dying. Despite that, take that, put it aside, pack it aside. Despite what other people said, Kelly Khumalo released an article. I did a video where she spoke about how Senzo Meyiwa died in her own arms. Right? Take that, pack it aside. Kelly Khumalo said she was the one driving a car that took the body of Senzo Meyiwa to Butsilong Hospital. Right? That's in scenario number 3. Where you see Kelly Khumalo being heavily involved, physically involved during this time of Senzo Meyiwa's death, right? Number 4, when Senzo Meyiwa was declared dead at the hospital, Kelly Khumalo went there and removed the earrings, removed the necklace, removed the watch from Senzo Meyiwa's dead body, right? So From there, the police also testify that when they walked in or when they drove into the hospital, Kelikumalo was driving out of the hospital, driving whose car? Senzo Meyiwa's car. She's the one that directed the police to say, if you are looking for more information, go to the reception and you'll find a lady like this and this. We'll explain that. Kelikumalo has been involved in this. She knows she's a key witness. But despite the fact that I've just named things that make you see that she is a key witness, the state does not have an interest to call a key witness. Rather, they are busy calling these people who, somebody said this and this. They are not calling the real people, Makumalo and Kelikumalo. Now, at some point, Kelikumalo was heard in some of the interviews. She was heard saying that, people don't want to believe my word. People don't want to believe everything that I say or everything that I tell them. They don't want to believe me. Now I'm going to ask you this question. How do you believe a person that does not have an interest to see his baby daddy's killers getting booked, but have an interest in securing their bag using the baby daddy's death? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or maybe you think I'm joking. Listen to this. In the mouth of Advocate Baloyi, she said they have no interest in calling Kelikumalo. If they had no interest in calling Kelikumalo, if I was Kelikumalo, interested to get justice for my baby daddy, what I will do, I will tell them that I saw what happened. I want to be part and parcel of the people that are to be witnesses in this case. But a witness, a key witness, is not called into this case, but for some strange reasons, we're supposed to be stupid enough to believe that she is so zealous to get the people who killed his baby daddy into book. Are we supposed to believe all of that? Guys, I'm not going to do that. Can you please, this is so annoying to me because, like I said, this person have never bothered to go and explain to the Meyiwa family. Like, it is an African culture. Zandi Kumalo said the other time that they are observant of the Zulu cultures, and I was like, okay, no problem. So if you understand that you observe the Zulu culture in a Zulu culture, even if you are not the person who made it, or who killed whosoever is died in the village, but what usually happens is that if a person in the same street or in the same hood has died, we are not even expected to be invited in that funeral. Or elderly people, women, you will see them wearing those things here, going into that family to lament with that family. That's an African culture. How much more if I happen to be involved in the death of that person? My family should be the first, and the elderly people should be the first to go there and explain to that family to say, this is how it happened. Now, let me remind you, if you don't understand what I'm saying, do you remember that from what we know now on record is that how Snako, who was shot by Kwabini, it is said that was a mistake. I'm just showing you or proving an African culture practice here. Because it was a mistake, the family from Kwabini's side went into Snako's family and said, our son has shot your son by mistake. Can we sit down as families? We are really apologizing for that. And the family can say, okay, give us a cow just to wash this family. They will do that, or 2 cows or whatever. They will give that, or maybe a cow and a goat. They do that. And the families, we know for a fact that the 2 families did reach a conclusion that peace is what both of them are interested at. That is an African culture. For that to have happened, the family of Kwabini would have initiated that, would have shown that they are remorseful about that. But in this case, same people who observe a Zulu culture, because these people that I'm talking about, Snako and Kwabini, are Zulu people. Now, Kelly Kumalo, Zandi Kumalo, that family, they are from, I think, Ngutu, if I'm not mistaken. They observe Zulu cultures. The same family that supposedly observe a Zulu culture failed to go to the Meyiwa family as per the dictate of the Zulu culture to explain to them, to say, we are sorry, this and this and this and this happened. They failed that. They were not at the funeral. They are not, look, Kelly Kamala, she's not going to court, but she is definitely going to go to the offices of Netflix and secure a deal worth of 22 million about the same death of the person whom she's not interested to disclose her death to the family. Does that make sense? Are we supposed to sit here and think that it is as business as usual? Are we supposed to be convinced by what she say on media? Are we supposed to be convinced by the statement that she keeps writing, saying, you know what? People don't want to believe what I say. It's okay. At the end of the day, God win. Even the way she says God win, I keep asking myself, which God are you referring to? Because the real God, the God who created the heavens and the earth, would have required you to go and seek reconciliation. We do have so much stories like that in the Bible where a person wronged this family and they go and they reconcile with that family. You know what I'm saying? Which God are you talking about? Because the one who created heavens and the earth is not pleased with such a behavior. You cannot do that. You cannot make money out of somebody's death. If this is proven to be true, because at this moment, let's just say allegedly. But if this proven to be truth, it shows greediness at its best. It shows cruelty. It shows that there's no remorse about the man's death. All you care about is to secure the bag. But it's only for a time, only for a while. If this is proven to be the truth, I'm going to tell you this. What comes around, it goes around. You may escape this, but let me tell you this. Because you keep saying God. Let me tell you this. This God says he visits the iniquities or the sins of parents to children. The things that you are doing now, if you are not aware, those sins will be transferred to your children. I'm not sure if you are willing to see your children either being in a position or being obliterated the same way Senzo Meyiwa was, or going through a lot of unnecessary conflict. But rest assured, there is a saying that says what comes around, what goes around, it comes around. Rest assured, it has been said that akukho zinyane lemvu ladliwa yingwe kwaxebisa iziba. I will tell you this. Truth has got a way of finding its way out and exposing those that are on the other side. It will be ashamed, and this I say with much conviction, that it will be a shame one day to look at either you or your children going through the most, and now you had to quote a verse that says, no weapon formed against me, Isaiah chapter 54 verse 17, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You forget that what goes around, it comes around. You forget that God says, I will visit the iniquity of parents to their children. Unless there is repentance. And repentance means one needs to confess their sins. Right? One needs to say, you need to tell the truth of what happened. At this moment, I must say, some of the issue of a deal, it is alleged. But I'm just telling you, should it be proven to be true, I will be so disappointed, bitterly disappointed. Because I'm expecting them at least to behave in a decent way. Do not make money off a person that you didn't love. Do not make money off a person that you didn't care about. You don't even, because if you did care about, you would have gone to this court. You would have told this court. You would have voluntarily, even if the state does not want to call you. But if you have an interest at heart, if in your heart you really have an interest to find justice for this person, you will make your way, and the court will definitely allow you, because your name has been mentioned over and again. The court will easily accept your name. If you're at a heart, you just go to that court. Tell the court what happened. Voluntarily. But you don't have that. You don't care about that. You only care about securing the bag. I'm very disappointed at you. Like, honestly speaking, I'm so disappointed at you if this is proven to be the truth. But at this moment, it is alleged. Right? I want to know from your reaction. You're gonna get into the comment section below. You're gonna tell me what you think about all of this. I wanna know, and I wanna know from you guys. Some of you guys are so disturbed. To those that are not part and parcel of the WhatsApp group, you're missing out. There are a lot of things that are happening there. A lot of information that I'm getting. There is also a WhatsApp group where people who are sharing the same interest, they are there in that WhatsApp group. You're just gonna click this WhatsApp number here, save this WhatsApp number, and then obviously you're gonna send me a WhatsApp number. I'm gonna accept that, and then what is gonna happen is that I'm gonna add you in that group. What we do in that group, we do chat. There are some of the conversations that have came up in this group, and those conversations are that some of the people wanted my bank account because they wanted to deposit. I think before the end of this week they would have deposited an amount of 5,000 rand, and I said to them, no, I don't want that money because money is gonna compromise my integrity. I don't want that money. I want people to deposit this money directly to the Meyiwa family. But what I'm trying to say is that people have an interest to donate to the Meyiwa family. They have spoken to me about that. In that WhatsApp group, it's one of the topic that is highly highlighted. They want to take care of the family as best as they can. You know what I'm saying? So to those also that have not been, that are not on that WhatsApp group, but also pushes the same agenda of us helping the family, I'm saying to you guys, it is possible. Indeed, it is possible. I'm also willing. I will facilitate that in my channel. However, you can tell that there are a lot of people who are involved, high profile people that are involved in this case. So once they get to know that the money is with me, the first thing that they are most likely to happen, or they're most likely to do, is that they will build a case. Probably they will say that I ate people's money and all the stuff, or something will happen to me because they know I have I've got money that is coming from people. So since they don't want the Meyiwa family to get justice, since they don't want that, if there's a money that is donated to the Meyiwa family, it will strengthen them to get the justice. So the person that has got the money, if it's me, obviously, you're most likely to hear that Bongane was just walking and got shot. You're most likely to hear that Bongane was in an accident, and then the accident, he died in an accident. You are most likely to hear things like that. Or there was a house breaking at Bongane's house, and things were stolen, the laptops were stolen. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So to avoid some of those things from happening, already right now, some of the people hate me, and I can feel it when I meet them. You know what I'm saying? They can't even hide it. So if I were to accept that money, I'm inviting more problems. Now what I've done, I've spoken to somebody. Somebody showed me a picture where they took a picture with Senzo Meyiwa, and I did that person sent me the message on WhatsApp. So I did tell the person to say, listen, I want to talk to that man. I really want to talk to that man. So please help me by linking me with that man. Can you please give me his WhatsApp number, or give him my WhatsApp number, and let me chat with that man. As soon as that is done and dusted, and I have spoken to the man, and I have his bank account or one of the bank account where you guys can contribute the money, then I'm free. There is a lady from Cape Town. She's been pushing this thing that there be donations that are made towards that. And she's not alone. There are other people as well. The last thing that I also want to talk about here is the fact that if you have any info, I know there's this advocate. I don't know whether it's Advocate Tobane or what, but I know that lawyer. I saw that lawyer in my comment. I looked at that profile. I was like, this lawyer, think it's the lawyer that was representing accused number 1 to this accused at some point. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm saying to you guys, if you are a psychologist, if you are in any way, shape, or form that you think we can contribute in cracking this case or talking about this case, showing some loopholes there and there, all you need to do, you just need to look at this WhatsApp number, save this WhatsApp number, hit me on the WhatsApp number, tell me that, okay, I'm so and so, I want us to have a podcast. What I'm going to do, if we agree on that, we're going to set up a podcast. We'll hire Ndibuti Studio. We'll get a session there. If need be, I will hire 2 sessions if your information is that too much. We're then gonna break down that case. We need a body language expert. We need a psychologist that will look at these people and explain them, explain something about it. We need people who are legal experts that will explain the proceedings. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of things that we can do. Some people have got information here. There are some people here who've got stories that they also need to cover. They told me that they don't want this to be just about Senzo Meyiwa. So we are expanding. So if you have a story to tell that you wish as the tribe, we need to pass it on. Please do. Save the WhatsApp number. I'm free to add more stories into this channel. I am very much free for that. Until the next video, good people, I love you. Please take care. See you on the next one.